Hi, I'm CJ Coughlin. I'm here to talk to you about the differences between Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X and why I think Malcolm X led a way better black movement and how it affected a grander scale of the United States and even just me in general as a person. First, I'll talk to you about Malcolm X. Malcolm X, he was born on May 19th, 1925, and his father was Earl Little. And according to History.com, he excelled academically at a young age, even though one of his English teachers said when he wanted to be a lawyer, it was not a realistic goal for a nigger to even pursue that at the time, and this is in the early 1900s. So this was very a tumultuous time for many people. He dealt with racism issues at a very young age, as he had to deal with his father's own avid Marcus Garvey beliefs, which were very eccentric, and he would organize, and it would end up getting his family into a lot of bad issues to the point where his father got murdered in a car accident, which is still up to debate to this day. The turning point in his life is when he was a very big troublemaker. He got sent to prison in 1929, and he met Elijah Muhammad. He taught him everything he knows about Islam in general, and he helped him to learn to read more, read books more, and he kind of got himself absorbed into it. It made him a better person overall when he left prison. He ended up leading a very big mass movement for the Nation of Islam, ended up organizing mass crowds of people and getting their respect, and he ended up becoming so powerful that the cops feared him almost, that they would not go near him. They would he would silently protest anything they would do against him. So it kind of would rub off eventually in the future with other movements that you see in the world around, world around you. And it was somewhat inspired by Muhammad Gandhi. He ended up dying in the shooting in the ballroom. According to History.com, he had 15 total wounds in his chest. And it was also in front of a mass front of people, which ended up having a pretty big impact on his family. His funeral was a very big funeral, and it was very, very widely visited by a lot of famous people at the time. Next I'll talk to you about is Marcus Garvey. He was born on August 17, 1877. He learned to read from his father at the time, which was very rare. He was a printer's apprentice and led a printer reform at a very young age. And his goal in general at the time as he aged was to unify his race and bring them back to Africa, which inspired him to make the Black Star Line, which did not go well at all, because according to Africana, the Encyclopedia of African American Experience by educator Kwame Anthony and Harry Louis Gates Jr., did not succeed because of financial obligations and management errors. And by the end of his lifetime, when he passed away, according to New York Times Public Library by Robert A. Hill from UCLA University, he was regarded as the leader of the largest organized black movement in black history. And my point is that Malcolm X was way better than Marcus Garvey, because he got more than just his race to join into his movement, as it was nonviolent. He actually ended up by the end of it having a white and black support system with him, while Marcus Garvey just had his race. And Malcolm X rubbed off on more of our generation, to the point where it rubbed off on me, and it made you want to go act out and do things. But it's very hard to do things nowadays, but it's still rubbed off on me, which is tough to do. But yeah, that's why I presented.